you have to aim to get 355 plus marks in biology. You have 4 months and you have to utilize these 4 months very nicely for your revision. 95% syllabus coming from directly from NCERT will come. This efficiency will come only when you are so honest with yourself. Hello, my dear lovely students. Today we are just going to discuss everything about revision of NEET biology to score full marks, because you know that in the NEET exam 50% weightage is of biology alone and rest 50% physics chemistry combined. So ultimately you have to aim to get 355 plus marks in biology in order to get the good selection in the NEET exam, because they already cutoff is high, right? And then you have to maintain physics and chemistry equally. So here we are just talking about the biology, right? So let's discuss what is the role of revision and how to utilize these 4 months, that is January, February, March, April, because let's consider, because so far we have not got the official date. But still, let's consider that they are going to conduct this test in first week of May. So you have 4 months and you have to utilize these 4 months very nicely for your revision. So stay there with me till the end and make sure that you are utilizing your winter vacations or your time very nicely, right? So kids, what exactly you have to do? First of all, you just categorize chapters into the high weightage, moderately weightage, or low weightage chapters, right? And then you can make the combination so that while you're revising, you won't be getting overwhelming, right? So what exactly you can do, you can take one high weightage long chapter with the short, so that everything will be this will be revised nicely, right? So you won't be overwhelmed and everything is smoothly going on, right? So kids, first of all, you have to categorize the chapter. Second thing, as we know, 95% syllabus coming from directly from NCERT. And few percent, like if you see 2024 question paper, you will find 2 options having out of NCERT content. But if you are reading modules, some good module, you will find that thing there itself, right? And even if you read NCERT, each line very, very nicely or in detailed way, you will find that, you are having the idea about those questions. So one question was from evolution. They have asked this Mesozoic, Cenozoic era. And then the other question was SLE in disease part, right? So that was the autoimmune disorder. So they have given these options there. So that means these was out of NCERT. And if you're reading any module, then you will find definitely SLE over there and these Cenozoic, Mesozoic elaboration over there, right? So that means they can ask anything. These extra, in these extra thing, they can ask anything. But if you have the common sense, or if you have written, if you have read NCERT in a detailed or nice way, so I'm sure you kids have maintained your notes properly from your teachers. And you have read NCERT even trying to, because if you are having the good notes, I'm sure that everything is there. So you have to revise from your notes. So revise those notes 1,000 times rather than like accumulating 1,000 content from here and there. Because if you're reading, 1,000 content across the social media or from 1,000 teachers, it's only gonna give you confusion and you will end up losing marks. So don't do this mistake. Rather, what you have to do, just stick on one note that you are having from one teacher and practice a lot of questions, NCERT based questions. You'll be like, okay, from where we'll get the NCERT? Okay, we have a lot of the books in the market. So how to choose the good book for the NCERT preparation? So you will see if it is having ample amount of question from each topic of NCERT or NCERT based question. If it is having the match the column type, statement based, assertion, reason, previous year question, if it is having everything in one book, that means that is awesome. And in physics Wallah, we have this NCERT punch. So NEET punch. So you can just see this book and the reviews and whatever is given in there, because personally I like that book because it has ample amount of question from each chapter, right? So you just require that kind of book only. Okay, so kids, you have to revise from these single notes and make the mind map or sheet in which you are writing all the examples that are very difficult, like all the diseases or all the examples that are really difficult to learn. So just make the sheet and paste it somewhere. Or you just, have to draw the diagram. You have to see the labeling of the diagram nicely, because obviously, in the NEET exam, they ask the diagram based question. So you don't have to leave any diagram given in NCERT. You have to understand it, right? And you have to practice it also. You have to see the labeling. And then like whatever fact is given, scientist name, contribution, right? Everything you have to write down in one sheet and paste it and revise it daily. It will hardly take half an hour to revise all the, extra thing, or all these, these thing which you have to remember for the longer time, right? And very difficult to remember. So what exactly you'll do, you'll just make the cheat sheet for that and paste it, revise it. So you have to revise the same notes many times, right? And it would be possible only if you start revising very religiously from January itself. So kids, see, if you know everything, right, and you are not revising, trust me, you won't be able to crack the NEET exam. Because NEET exam is super easy, means it's easy to moderate, we know. Question directly from NCERT. And maximum kids are able to score good, right? So what will make you different? Then these kids, and how exactly you have to become so accurate. So those kids who are so accurate, so efficient, they only will get the seat this time, right? So how to become so accurate and efficient? Obviously reading one notes, including, because that notes having everything from NCERT and something, in detailed, because obviously in order to, because there when you are giving the exam, you should be able to recall all the name instantly without any confusion, every line of NCERT instantly without any confusion. And the kids who are actually revising it 1,000 times, the NCERT notes, they would be able to do it nicely. So kids, first of all, you have to maintain the proper notes and revise from that notes only. After that, solve the questions. I have already told you what kind of book you need, and I have referred one name also. So just solve NCERT based question, like from each line of NCERT, they have given ample amount of questions so that you won't forget even a single line. So that is really important, kids. After solving question, previous year question, assertion, reason based question from that chapter, everything, right? Whatever you find new, or you feel that, they have asked this question in NEET, but it's, missed from your notes. So make sure that you are picking up all the missed point and writing down it in your notes, adding it in your notes to make your notes super rich. So every time when you practice question, you are getting anything new, add it in your notes and make your notes super rich and keep it revising till the end. And you will see miracle happening even in the mock test. And yes, mock test is super important. So kids, next thing, after these revision, you have to, after solving question or questions from the book, ample amount of questions. And I have told you that which book you have to buy. Mock test is very important. So my dear lovely students, if you are not regularly, it's very important. Why? Let me tell you. See, it's kind of test match. This poets person spirit, they always get up early in the morning and keep on practicing whole day for that one day. And they also play the test match in order to see their weakness and work on it. So same thing now you have to do. You should have that sportsman spirit. If you really want to achieve that good college, right? If you want to get that best college of our nation, so you have to work hard and you will be selected. Right? So you have to do something extra than what normal people doing. So kids, what exactly you have to do? You have to appear for the mock test regularly in a week, or start with one test in a week, full mock test in a week. And then you just keep on increasing the frequency once your whole syllabus is over, right? In your institutions. Or if your syllabus is over, start giving 1 or 2 mock tests a week. So that it's gonna give you a very first-hand experience. Or if you're stuck in any question, in any concept, just go back, see the recordings, or ask your teacher's doubt, or just add it in your notes or the question notebook. And yes, you have to maintain the question notebook also, like in physics, chemistry, right? But we are talking about the biology. So in the biology, whatever you find new in the questions you were stuck at, so you can ask your teacher that how to solve this, or just see this and add it in your notes if you find anything new in the test. So one day with this practice, with this mock test, when you are appearing for the mock test, you will able to work on your weakness in these 4 months, and gradually you will see that now all the notes, everything written in the notes is imprinted in your head because you are revising it so frequently. And secondly, you will see that now the saturation has come. Now every concept are repeated, are in the question paper, in the mock test papers. All the concepts are repeating now. And you learned everything without any miss. You are able to solve all the type of questions. So when that saturation comes in the mock test, when you feel that now you don't have to put so much effort, you are able to revise even all these subjects like physics, chemistry, biology in one day, because you are so used to your notes that now it's imprinted in your head, and you are just going through page by page and able to finish the full syllabus in a span of 7-8 hours. So you're just sitting at you are just start revising in the morning, and by the afternoon or evening you are able to revise everything, and in the evening you are just solving one mock paper, and the next day you are giving the test. So in this way, in these 4 months, if you are consistent with your revision, so just make the plan in such a way that this January month I have to work on only biology, or like in my difficult topics. So in the half month of January is for the biology only. So I have to work religiously. I have to give myself achievable targets. So just make the goal in the paper, write down you have to be very honest with yourself, and just write down that today I have, no matter what, this is the achievable target. Achievable means you don't have to overburden yourself. So that's why I'm asking you to make the combination first, long and short chapter, high weightage long and short chapter, so that you won't be overwhelmed and able to complete your syllabus efficiently in January month, right? In mid of the January, everything will be completed, suppose. Then in half of the January or till the half of the February, just complete your physics along with your, obviously, the things that is going on in institutions, and then give time to the chemistry. So suppose till the February, you have completed the revision of all the subjects nicely, and now from the March and April, 2 months, when you have revised everything, you have worked on your difficult topics. Now these 2 months, in the morning you will get up and you will see that, if I start revising the whole biology, how much time it takes religiously, honestly. You have to be honest with yourself, right? So you have to give yourself target that let's see how much time it takes me to complete the full biology syllabus. So suppose 1 or 2 days it took, right? Then move to the physics. Then observe how much time it's taking. It's me to take how much time I'm taking to complete the physics, and same goes with the chemistry. So suppose you are taking 1 week to complete the revision of all the 3 subjects, and next week with this practice you will see with every week you are becoming so efficient, and one day that notes is imprinted in your head in a nice way that you are able to revise everything in one day itself, and even you are solving the question papers. But this will come, this efficiency will come only when you are so honest with yourself. So kids, write down in the comment box if you are going to practice it religiously, because it will make you so efficient and accurate. And if you are missing any point from here, trust me, no matter what you do, no matter like who is teaching you, because teachers having only 30% role in your NEET exam. 70% is self-study and the strategy that I have shared with you, revision, mock test, and whatever I have shared. If you're not practicing questions, ample amount of questions, like thousands of the questions from each chapter. Topic wise, you have to do hundreds of the questions so that all the concept will sit in your head. So kids, if you're following this religiously, you will actually thanks me later. And if you're not doing this, skipping the notes because you're lazy, oh kids, that gonna give you that won't give you the selection. And that is the, I would say bitter truth. So just write down in the comment box if you really want me to make any other videos. Stay connected with us, because our channel will bring a lot of these strategies with you, even the revision things with you, right? We are just going to share everything, discuss everything with you. And plus all the updates regarding NEET exam. All the best, and just try to follow it religiously, honestly, and you will see miracle happening, okay? So kids, all the best, and in case you need any help, please write down in the comment box. We are always there with you. Physics Wala Gulf is always there with you. All the best, kids.